Hey YouTube, this is Aisha, and this is going to be a modern adaptations to Austen. So I have done the Austen in August TBR, and you guys can, I'll leave a link down below, and I'll leave a link down to Misty over at the BookRat blog, where she does Austen in August every year in August. So I thought I would share some modern adaptations to Jane Austen's work, that if you've never read her work, you can watch the films or read the modern adaptations. So here we go. I'm going to talk about the first four films in a two YouTube adaptations. The first film is Bridget Jones' Diary by Helen Phelan, and this includes Colin Firth, who plays Mr. Darcy, and Renee Zellweger, who plays Bridget Jones, and Hugh Grant, who plays, who cares? He's Hugh Grant. But Colin Firth is named after, his name is Mark Darcy, and he's named for Mr. Darcy, and he played Mr. Darcy in the Pride and Prejudice adaptation of in 1995, and you know, the one with the wet t-shirt. Yeah, if you haven't seen it, you need to. So this is a very good adaptation, as well as the second one, which was The Edge of Reason. The next one, which is one of my favorite ones, especially because it contains Aishwarya Rai, and this is Pride and Prejudice, and this is a Bollywood adaptation of Pride and Prejudice. You think? It's in the name. It's very hilarious, and the songs in here, like my sisters and I will burst out with No Life Without Wife, and just poor Mr. Coley. Like, I just love this show. If you've never seen it, I highly recommend it. I believe it's on Netflix, but it's so good. You can find this on Amazon as well. Just watch it. It's a wonderful adaptation. Just cinematography, the clothing, the music, it's just amazing. Loved it. Wonderful. The next one I'm going to talk about, I don't actually own it, but I'll put up a picture now. And that is Lost in Austen, featuring my favorite girl, Jemima. She plays Amanda Price, who gets pulled into her favorite book, which is, of course, Pride and Prejudice. And she exchanges places with Elizabeth Bennet. And it's a 4-part series from BBC, and it's hilarious, and I love it, and 5 freaking stars. The next one is a YouTube adaptation, and I'd heard about it so many times, but I'd never watched it. And I finally decided to watch it the other day, and I marathoned it in like 2 days, which probably makes me a loser, but I really enjoyed it. And that is the Lizzie Bennet Diaries. I'll leave a link down below. It is on YouTube, and I'll leave a link down below to the Pemberley digital playlist, which includes all the side characters' own little playlists and stuff, and it's wonderful. I thoroughly enjoyed watching it, and Georgina Darcy is absolutely amazing. I loved her, and Mr. Darcy, fantabulous. Oh my god, I really enjoyed this adaptation. It's written as if she's a vlogger, and it's just so well done. The next one I'll be watching is the Emma approved, which I haven't watched yet, but I will be watching. Another one that we know, and it's not a Pride and Prejudice one, but it's an Emma one, and it is Clueless. It is perhaps the most popular adaptation of Emma there is, and it's, you know, it had a movie and then it had a TV show. And Clueless is a young girl who's a matchmaker who is really bad at it. Emma. So those are some modern adaptations in film. I'm going to show you some adaptations in books that you can check out. YA adaptations that is would be great to check out will be the Diana Pettiford series, and that is For Darkness Shows the Stars, as well Across the Starship Sea, which are supposedly a adaptation of Persuasion. And I personally have not read Persuasion yet, so I'm not quite sure. But I think I will read Persuasion and then read these two, and I'll let you guys know what I think. The next one is Death Comes to Pemberley. I've talked about this before, and this is by P.D. James. This is actually being adapted into a BBC 4-part or 5-part, miniseries that comes out in October. So I'm definitely going to read this before I watch a series. Next one is Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies, as well as Sense, Sensibilities, and Sea Monsters. These are from Quirk Books, and this is by Ben H. Winters, and this is by Seth Graham Smith. And actually, Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies is being made into a film for 2015, so be on the lookout for that. And yeah, I'm going to tear into these for Halloween because they look spooky and it's just awesome. I really love this adaptation. It's like a leather bound and it has the bookmark, the cloth bookmark, and there's pictures in here, so I'm really looking forward to reading these. Another modern adaptation that I don't personally have but I do want to read is the Jane Austen book club, and I'll leave a link down below to a booktuber who's actually started her own Jane Austen book club. And the book was also made into a movie, so I'll leave a link down below to the information about that as well, and you guys can check that out. So Emma Approved is created by the Lizzie Bennet Diaries people, and it's under Pemberley Digital, which is hilarious because it's part of the Lizzie Bennet Diaries spinoff, and then of course Emma comes after. They're also doing From Mansfield Park with Love, which will start in late 2014, so sometime in the fall. And then they also have Welcome to Sanditon, which is another Austen book, which is one of the later books. I don't believe she got to finish it, but that one stars Georgina Darcy from the Lizzie Bennet Diaries. Another one that I'll be watching on Hulu, and you can watch the Lost in Austen on Hulu if you have a subscription. It's $7.99 a month. I'm not paid by Hulu, but it's really cheap, and I don't have cable, so that's what I watch is Netflix, Amazon, and Hulu, as well as YouTube. Lots and lots of YouTube. But another one that's on Hulu is called Miss Austen Regrets, and I actually have that lined up to watch today. And then there is Becoming Jane Austen, which stars Anne Hathaway, who I really love, so I'm going to watch that. And I'm trying to find where I can watch the Jane Austen book club. I believe it's on Netflix, but I'll let you guys know. So there you guys have it. Those are some modern adaptations that you can check out. These are the ones I personally have and ones I've heard really good things about. I'm sure there's more out there. I have a ton of them on my Kindle. Like there's those after Pride and Prejudice journals and mysteries and from Mr. Darcy's point of view. But I've never read them, so I can't really give you guys good information. But who can is our favorite Janeite, Misty, over at the BookRat. I'll leave a link down below. She has a wonderful post about modern adaptations, as well as tons of recommendations if you love certain books, like if you love Emma, if you love Pride and Prejudice, if you love Mansfield Park. And she really does a wonderful job about talking about it and making it wonderfully modern. Okay, so those are all my recommendations. That's all I have for you guys today. And I'll see you later this week in Austen in August, and I'll tell you what I've been reading. And goodbye!